It kind of tells the basic story, but if you want more detailed explanation, I can bring you up to speed on it. That's all I have, Reed.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Police Department?
Just a thank you to everybody who participated in the bowling last night. We did really well. It was a lot of fun. It was a nice 2-hour activity for canine fundraiser. Thank you.
Success?
Yeah, and also, you know, I do believe at the bank is this Friday coming up for a chili cook-off. So
Yep.
if you happen to be out and about, Huntington, and a chili cook-off on Friday. And the proceeds are gonna go to the canine fund.
10 or 11 until I think it was maybe 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll stop during that time frame, but it's another, they took it upon themselves to do this. And they didn't have to, but they did, so it's thank you to them.
Where is it going to be held, Mark?
At the bank.
What?
Huntington.
Huntington, okay.
This week. Thank you. And Bill, I've got commencement of Brown County tax foreclosure information.
You have that in your packet, it's from Brown County. It's
Yeah.
in reference to a property on Dudek Street.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Dudek's and it's on Helen Street. So we need that. I gave everybody copies of this because they have it listed on the paper too, so if there's anything you need to do.
Don't unless you want to bid on it.
Not interested in acquiring any more property, quite honestly.
So, yeah, I mean, that's the county goes up for tax foreclosure, and the county will sell it. They'll use the proceeds to pay off the taxes that are delinquent. If there's any money left after paying the undue or unpaid taxes and their sale costs, it goes back to the property owners. It's all open to the public. Anybody wants to go bid on it, God bless you. County will take your money, and then you get the property.
The only thing to add is, the only reason we're interested in those lots in Shawano County is because we're afraid that if we don't show an interest and acquire them, they're gonna end up at the farmland, which would be quite a disservice. Communications, the Economic Development Ad Hoc Committee meeting is scheduled for Monday, the 20th, at noon at Premier Community Bank. The Committee of the Whole Budget Workshop number 4 is scheduled for Monday, the 20th of November at 5 p.m. at Pulaski Village Hall. There is a special board meeting to be held on Monday, the 27th of November at 5 p.m. at Pulaski Village Hall. A public hearing will be held on the proposed budget. And we're also probably going to have a possible vote on changes in zoning for the Franciscans. With that, we haven't even scheduled, but it appears that on the 15th of November, we'll probably have a planning and zoning meeting. But the only thing on the agenda so far is the Franciscans and the zoning for it.
Would possibly the Jurovitz issue be able to be added to that?
Yeah.
Then you also have Rosemary Gajewski's.
Right.
There's,
Bill, we have an answer on that, but we don't have to pay for a CSM.
CSM.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Okay. So we can move forward on that a little quicker. And special board meeting on 27th, we did that. Schedule the time at 6 p.m. for the regular village board meeting of Monday, December 4th, 2017.
And then also, I would like to add, we have that budget workshop number 4 at the Committee of the Whole meeting on November 20th, 2017 at 5 p.m. We may need to have one before that, just where we needed to cut those monies in the budget. Because if we have the number 4 one on Monday, the 20th, and then we have the week later on the 27th to adopt the budget, I think we're gonna need another meeting in between there.
So one before the 20th, you're thinking?
Unless if you have one with the 20th, and then if you have one, like, say, maybe on the 21st, the 22nd would be the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And then the 27th would be that following Monday. What time is your planning and zoning? It's at 6?
Yeah.
So you're thinking about an hour for it?
Oh, it shouldn't take an hour.
Okay, so you could have one on
Half an
Wednesday,
hour.
the 15th at 7 PM. Unless if you had one way earlier on the 16th, because we have trials on the
Yeah,
16th
we
at
don't.
5 o'clock.
Don't want to fool with the trial stuff.
16th doesn't work for me. 15th does though. 15th, I think, with 14th I know doesn't. I think the 15th will work.
How about the 15th, before our planning and zoning? No, because we don't really know how long it'll take, right?
Right.
Well,
The planning
you-
and zoning is not gonna last more than 15 minutes, I'm thinking. Because, we'll just discuss the change that's necessary to facilitate the,
Yeah.
What time is that slated for, 6?
Yeah, and you wouldn't be, you're coming back first from Milwaukee on
Well,
the 15th.
yeah, but I should be here by 3.
Well, 7 PM on the 15th,
I'd say 6:30.
6:30.
Or come to the planning and zoning meeting and
Because the official zoning map was hanging in Bobby's office, and there's about a 20-acre chunk that in 2006
Is that with Franciscan property? Yes.
Was changed to multifamily, R5. So all we've got to do is add an institutional to that designation, and then it's good for the R5 family and for the library, so.
That was rezoned back in 2006. There was a gentleman by the name of Bill Sino. He was putting up 55 and older. It was all designed, and then that fell through because the Franciscans would only give them a 100-year lease. They weren't interested in, or they couldn't sell it.
Right. There's a deed restriction on the property that they would have to go to court to have removed. And it was done once before, actually, I think twice before, for other pieces of property in the Franciscans' holdings over the years. But for some reason or other, they wouldn't do it for that one. And it's a piece of property right on the corner, across from,
Pine Street
Shell
in Wisconsin.
yeah,
Sorry,
the Shell
Shell.
Station. It's that lot, or that
Furniture.
parcel right on the corner there. And it kind of went back to where the tree line is. There's a tree line, back there, a couple hundred yards back from the street. It went back to that tree line and then back a couple hundred yards or something like that down the street. But that's where he was going to put a senior living facility, as Karen said.
was it 15 work for everybody? 6:30? Yep.
15th?
Mm-hmm.
I won't be able to make that night, but I don't know if that's something I have to be here for them.
Okay. Are we done scheduling meetings now?
I hope so.
Number 23, to adjourn to closed session as per Wisconsin State Statute 1985-71, subsection E, for the purpose of reviewing conflicts of individual non-union personnel.
I'll make that motion.
Bruce,
I'll second.
Second by Roger, roll call vote.
Bruce Boczkowski?
Yes.
Roger Boczkowski?
Yes.
Robert Gieske?
Yes.
Doug Prentice?
Yes.
Chris Smith?
Yes.
Robert Van Lannen?
Yes.
And Reed Woodward.
Reed, do you want me to stay for that as well?